Hello.
Hi.
It's John, just in time.
It's a good timing. I was fully prepared, and then I've got my glass, and it was a manky glass. The dishwasher hadn't done its job, so I had to sprint it off.
I've got all my beers here just in case. Depends how this day goes. But anyway, hello.
I'm on the last of my crew. Oh, sorry. Well, I was expecting our normal beer chat.
I'm on the course.
So I'm going to take my headphones out.
Yeah. Anyway, while he's doing that, welcome to the back posts. I know no one's here yet.
I think they are.
He's talking to himself at the moment. But...
Hi, Paul. How you doing? The people are in.
He's now moving like a robot.
Oh God, Adam, just leave for a bit.
Oh, hi, Paul.
Just leave for a little bit, Adam, and just try and get your internet back here. It's just me. It's just me for the United Chelsea the United whatever fucking games is Liverpool United preview. That's what everyone wants to see. Who else we got? Is it just you at the moment, Paul? There's quite a few people in the waiting room. So if you're here, just drop us a hi. Just say hi, and we can talk. We're not showing the game, Matthew, because that's illegal, and the stream would be shut down faster than anything. So that's not possible. Sorry. But, we're here today. Adam's quite worried because he thinks that me and Jay give a shit about this game, because he, still thinks it's the biggest derby in English football. Brilliant. When really it's just two red wankers battling, isn't it? That's what we're here
I'm
for.
back. All right, this stream's now sorted out, but so I'm looking at Peter Crouch and he looks like a pixelated animation. So we'll have to see how this goes. We're not very well. I'm not very prepared anyway.
You're working quite a lot, Adam. In your own words, you've said you've got money. A bit of money in the bank at the moment to spend on DC United kit. Maybe for Red Sunday, as we like to call it, and now TV pack for $9.99 wouldn't have been outside your budget.
No, I've got Sky. This is Sky. This is legit.
Right.
It's
fair enough.
But
yeah, no. To be fair, there was a lot of time at uni where I had to download shows instead of watching. Do you remember Westworld?
Yeah.
Couldn't watch Westworld on Sky because at my uni accommodation the quality just was butchered. But for a legal stream, fine. But Sky, nah. Paul, thoughts on the lineup? Well, take it away, Adam, because you've got to be your thoughts on the lineup, hasn't it? Really.
Now, I'm not disappointed, but I'm gutted that Bailey's not in the squad, and I'm gutted that Cavani's not in the squad, because Bailey at the back has had such a big influence these past 4 games for us, and I think everybody
is he injured?
So for Lindelof, no, he's on the bench. So for Lindelof to be put straight back in after coming back from his back in,
I was just sorry. Just when you said not in the squad, I thought you meant not in the entire squad.
Yeah, so he just started. Neither of them have started, but it's not a bad team. Don't get me wrong. I think player for player, it's better than the Liverpool team at the moment. But we'll have to wait and see.
It's difficult, isn't it? Like I'm very, very surprised that Klopp didn't go with the youngster Reece Williams and put Henderson in that midfield. Like Thiago is obviously a class player, but he hasn't wowed me yet. I've not been wowed by Thiago. So
I've only seen Henderson starting at centre half. I've not seen their other players that are starting, to be honest with you.
It's as you'd expect. It's Alisson, Trent, Fabinho, Henderson, Robertson. Then the midfield's like, is it Belgium? Oh God, it's Thiago, Shaqiri, and is it Jones or Wijnaldum? I can't remember. And then it's the front 3 you'd expect.
I think from Klopp's point of view, Henderson is the best bet from what they've got at the moment. I think if you do play that Williams at the centre half, the experience that our players have had will will sort of put him on his ass a bit, I'd say.
Oh, I don't know. I felt confident, so I saw Williams as well, and Son and Kane didn't really get a chance against him, and that's not because of him. It's because of how good Fabinho is. But then again, other teams have played Henderson, and Henderson's kept them out. Unfortunately, they're all quite good players, but maybe I think this might be a game too far for this very confused Liverpool side, especially if you're confident.
Yeah, well, I don't, for these big games, I don't like really saying if I'm confident or not, but from the squad we put out, it's not terrible. Martial up front, I think he's going to have a good game today. I think Pogba's hitting form slowly. He needs a big game like this to really show everyone that he can do it and he's willing to do it. And then it's just Lindelof. He's not terrible, Lindelof, but Bailey's just had a much better few weeks.
Yeah, so do you reckon it's just injury concerns with Bailey? Like, don't want to overplay him? What is it?
The thing, don't want to overplay
How you doing?
a player. That's confusing me. Not wanting to overplay a great player. It's maybe he just thinks Lindelof's better.
Well, under normal circumstances. No, in normal circumstances, you don't want to. You want to play every game, but we've seen Eric Bailly's legs are Weetabix. Like,
it's a good point, but surely you want to play the big games like this, as opposed to playing a game.
It's difficult though, because then it's no good United. As much as you want to win this game, it's no good United winning this game if then Bailly's out and you lose to Brighton, Palace, and I don't know. I don't agree with it, but I'm just trying. If I'm in the headspace of Ollie, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Personally, as someone that's played football before, my back four, if I was in charge of a team, if I was playing for a team, I want my back four to be the same all season round.
Yeah, which is very hard to do, but. You do, absolutely. The best, not a back four necessarily, but when Tottenham had the best defensive record 2 years in a row, it was it was a back five technically. It was Toby, Jan, and Eric Dyer with Walker and Rose either side, and Christ, I would like that back.
But this is the thing. So Bailey has played the last 4 games for us, and we look quite solid at the back. I just don't get why Lindelof's been put back in. That's all, really. I don't hate Lindelof. I don't think he's a bad player, but I think Bailey's better than him.
Yeah, no, I think Bailey is better than him. I just think that we have the same bin as Anfield from in my house. Seeing the Anfield bin there. No, it's difficult because I think Bailey's a better defender. But it's one of those difficult ones where if you had to sell one tomorrow, you'd probably be better off selling Bailly just because of injuries. Not because you'd want to. If you got offered 30 million for one and 30 million for the other, you might have to go, oh shit, sorry, Bailly, I love you, but you're dead all the time.
I think if he has been on and off injury-wise the past few years, I'd say, but I think... I know that's an hard one actually. I would rather have Bailey overall. I think Lindelof just doesn't really cut it for me. He's not got a great aerial threat, whereas Bailey puts his whole.
But do you not think there's maybe an absolutely great partnership if you drop Maguire?
No,
and have Bailey and Lindelof. No. Okay, fair. That's that one done.
No. Yeah, I just want to find out where we are on what we're watching here now.
Okay. I'm behind you. Don't worry.
Right, I don't care then. That's fine.
2 minutes to go anyway. Yes, I'll just look up here. Oh, God. There's Jay. Sorry, yeah, with the midfield, it was we said it was Thiago, so it is Wijnaldum as well. Who he's such a bizarre player. because he's not. The Shaqiri's not in midfield according to this. Apparently, it's Firmino at cam, Shaqiri out on the left, and Salah's up top. So it's a bit of, it's a bit more normal than it looked originally.
What you'll get from Firmino and Salah is they will definitely be swapping all the time. One of them will be playing as the false 9, and they'll be playing off him, getting speed behind us, which is concerning when you've got Liverpool.
Which again, I can imagine Harry Maguire's head spinning around as this is happening to him. I do worry for Maguire today. This could be a Tottenham-esque performance for him, where he just, was all over the shop, to be honest.
I thought Pogba would be out on the left, but on the I know it's only the team sheet, but it looks like he's playing there further right than left with Rashford on the other side.
Right, just to address the comments while Jay's not putting them up, Marcus, with your "it's all right, Josh, we beat Fulham for you, even if it was an awful performance." It wasn't an awful performance, Marcus. It was terrible. If you want to sit there and be smug over the fact that you've bought Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, Pulisic relatively recently, and you're still relying on Mason Mount for a performance where Fulham were quite frankly so unlucky not to beat you, great. You be my guest. You're still, 5 points behind us, 4 points behind us? I don't know. You're still, fighting out with Southampton in places at the moment. So, shh. And for you, Paul, you kind of have to have a fun chat about Lindelof and Bailly when you're about to watch United v Liverpool and Lindelof is playing over Bailly.
As much as you want it to be a Tottenham channel and a Chelsea channel, it's not. Unfortunately, it's a United channel as well.
I'm starting to join you now. People don't want it to be a Tottenham channel either. We're getting Chelsea fans on Twitter being like, I'll post something on the back post about Tottenham and I'll get replies like, what are you on about? This isn't Chelsea. Oh, no, it's not. It's never been just Chelsea. Jay, fuck off. Ridiculous. One guy unsubscribed to us and called us glory supporters. It was very confusing.
So they've just gone on the name right now.
I think Tottenham glory supporter. Sorry.
I think you're just a tiny bit ahead of me.
Sorry. No, they've just dropped to the knee now for me.
Oh, fair enough. Right, we're off in it.
Cool.
So there is just a slight delay on audio.
There is a tiny delay on the Sky audio.
No, just between me and you.
On us. Yeah, there is a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. It seems to bounce back and forward. We'll see what happens when Jay comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Sky fucked up earlier in the day, and all the Tottenham Sheffield commentary was about 3 seconds ahead of the game. It was a very confusing time.
Well, when Jay does join, you two can just talk while I watch the game. I'm happy with that.
Good.
Because the earphones in now, I can hear it.
Yeah, but until then, unfortunately, you do have to talk a little bit, unfortunately for you.
So,
no,
all right.
We can. Okay.
What score are you saying?
Well, me and Jay are hoping for a draw. And I think a draw could be likely because you're both, top of the table clashes. But if you know that a point is good for the title charge as a whole. So I can see a 1-1, to be honest with you. I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's a 2-2 but I can see a 1-1.
When you say it's better for both Chelsea and Tottenham, do you mean to say that?
No. Better for both of you.
Right.
It's better for Liverpool and United, but it's better. What are you like? Go on. What are you about to say about Tottenham and Chelsea? Go on.
No, I thought you was making the point for solely yourself and Chelsea as if to say we're still in the top 4 battle, and so we're used to.
Yeah, well, we are still. I mean, Tottenham on a points basis are 4 points off top, and play Liverpool next week. Okay, good, because 4 points off top, we play Liverpool next week. If we lose Liverpool next week, fine, it's fully over. But if we beat Liverpool, we're a point off. Well, not top because you're top, but depending on today, it's very confusing. Go on, Adam. There's a question in the thing for you there.
Right. Yeah. Martial's been a bit. I was going to say hot and cold, but he's been purely cold.
Shit.
He's not really. Yeah. I think the thought behind it is we've got a strong bench. We can always turn to Cavani, to Van der Beek, to Greenwood. Because Martial, as much as Martial hasn't been scoring his one-on-ones, he's been getting involved with the play so much. He's a good player to have in the team, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I think he's going to be all right today. Give him a chance. He'll score it, I think, today.
Okay, I've got 3 questions to reel off to you, Adam.
Mm-hmm.
So, question number 1. It's not really a question. It's more of what your thought is. For me, I was thinking about this today. I was just thinking about Fred. And how do you feel about Fred? Like, do you actually? Because if you say if you said to me, I sometimes forget Fred is a Manchester United player, I wouldn't blame you.
Mm-hmm. For me, I think with Fred, he puts everything on the line for us, but still doesn't really. We bought him originally as a centre attacking mid. He was going to play behind centre forward, and he just dropped back into a centre defensive mid role. For me, we're getting the best out of an average player.
Yeah, fair.
Like, he does put everything on
and
the line.
He was like 50 million, wasn't he? Though.
Yeah, he was.
I'm mad. This is Thiago's Anfield debut. That's mad.
Mm. Did he get out? He was out injured for a bit. Is this game back?
He was out injured, but he's played a few games, so he must have just played only away games.
Mm.
Anyway, second question is sort of the same question. Like, but what are your thoughts on McTominay now? Like, is he? Do you like seeing his name on this? Like, he seems like he's a weirdly big game player, but
yeah.
What are your thoughts? Is he good enough? Is he a United's equivalent of Harry Winks? What's going on?
I think it's quite similar to Fred, I'd say, but on a bigger level. I think he's I don't think he's an average player. I think he's a player that puts everything in. It's hard because technically he's not the greatest footballer, but he puts 100% in every single game. And against Leeds, he was fantastic. Against Watford, he was fantastic. But I do like seeing him in the centre mid, especially against teams like Liverpool, because I think he triggers them. We're on the break here. Oh, that's a shit cross. But no, I do like to see him. But I think if we do want to kick on and win the league, let's say, I don't think Fred and McTominay are holding midfielders.
Okay, and final question. Are you finding this away kit as uninspiring as I am?
Before the season started, all our 3 kits got announced. I hated every single one of them. I just find it drab. I find the home kit drab. I find the sponsor drab. We was talking earlier today about sponsors, classic sponsors. I miss the Sharp. I miss the Vodafone. That Chevrolet just doesn't do it for me.
Do you mean Aon as well? AIG.
AIG was a good one. Aon wasn't. Aon was was falling out of the trend, but AIG I liked.
For me as well, kits like this, I always think United should never all be one colour. For me, United always have different shirts to shorts. And
Yeah, I agree.
you know, I remember a few years ago, it wasn't my favourite kit, but when you had the sort of black kit that was based on the old Adidas logos, and you had the orange stripes, and then you wore white shorts with them, and that I quite like that. But yeah, whenever you're in Liverpool, wear the same colour. Chelsea wear the same colour. It's not nice.
No, I like the classic. I don't think we had a good kit for years, me. The last nice kit we had was, I didn't mind it. I think it was Van Gaal's first year. We had the white stripes that went half down the sleeve. I think it was the year we won the FA Cup, or what I say.
With the white, you had the plain white away kit. That's what you're thinking of, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't mind that. And I totally forgot what I was going to say because I'm too entranced.
I think you're being a bit harsh on last season's home kit with your I quite like that. I thought it was a nice kit.
That's what I was going to say. I like for United. I think it's got to be red shirt, white shorts, black socks.
I do like occasionally when it's gone kind of now, but I liked Wayne Rooney in black shorts kind of. I was there for that.
Everyone's there for Rooney.
Ace is here. All right, Ace, how you doing? Jay hasn't put the comment up, but I see you. I'll see you in the comments. Who are you going to start a fight with today, please?
By the way, those that are watching expecting to see Jay, he's having internet issues, so you'll have to cope with me.
Yeah, he's rearranged his bedroom, but it still hasn't done enough. Adam's really not happy because he doesn't want to be here. He doesn't want to be having a chat. He wants to be sat quietly, all the windows off, all the windows closed, watching the game in darkness. Like, I don't know if his girlfriend's still in the room, but if she speaks, he turns around and just throws shit at her. Like, it's a horrible time.
No, I'm not.
Before we went live, I had like so many things next to him, and he just kept lobbing them at the side. And I don't know if she's okay.
My room is a mess.
I told her to be quiet.
Yeah, more things to throw. See, my girlfriend's gone down to London, Maidenhead for 2 weeks for a course, so I'm safe.
You've turned into a bit of a Fortnite wanker at the moment, haven't you?
Never. Oh, right. Same colour kits are a nice, clean look. I think it's all personal preference. A Chelsea fan that has the worst shade of blue would say that, but
We've got white socks with it, I suppose. I'm talking to you now. I should be talking to the camera. I think it works. It works for Liverpool. It works for Chelsea. It works for Madrid.
Yeah. The one thing I do like is, I don't know if you know this, but when Tottenham play domestically, we play white shirt, blue shorts. But when we go into Europe, where possible, we go full white in Europe because we used to do that traditionally. I do like that. It's like you see full Tottenham and you're like, it's Champions League night, or more recently Europa League night.
Well, imagine us in all red. It just wouldn't work, would it?
Yeah, well, the fact is, now because Liverpool have done that, it can't be done. All right, okay. Ace has to go because he's in a live call with his family, and he'll be back when Liverpool score. So see you later, Ace. Good. I think I'd love. I think if we hit like 1,000 subs, we get Ace on.
Oh, do we have to? I buy him a t-shirt. We don't have to get him on.
You buy him a t-shirt. You'd love that. You'd love it.
Right. So at the moment, we're 10 minutes in.
Anyway, you never gave me your actual. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go.
I was going to say, we're 10 minutes in. Not much is really happening at the moment. I think Liverpool have had most of the ball, but they're not doing much with it. That's all I've got so far. Next.
Yeah, it's one of those difficult. Normally, at this point in a game, you could say who's got a better chance, and theoretically, I think the best chance is that shit cross. Like, before.
Yeah.
Like when the actual break was on, it was a good. By the time the cross went in, it wasn't a good chance. But when the actual break was on, I was convinced we were about to see a Pogba volley.
Yeah, it was a bad cross. Well, it wasn't really a cross. He sort of just tickled it into the box.
But yeah, there's not. I mean, neither of the teams have particularly impressed me. It's very cagey, isn't it? It's very, very cagey. Paul says it's
Sorry.
Marcus is still going with still salty. We beat Fulham and you didn't. I'm really not. It's okay. It's fine. The moment you overtake us in the table, I'll get salty. But now you enjoy beating 10 men Fulham. It's fine. You got to take you.
I'll stick up for you, Josh. They did beat a 10-man Fulham. Who are what I say bottom three.
Well, they are climbing out now. They've got a lot better. They've obviously drawn with Liverpool. They've drawn with us. Like
You got to remember, what minute? Yeah, and they did have 10 men, and all of a sudden,
it's my own fault. It's my own fault. I sent Adam a message in the 75th minute saying 15 minutes for Fat Frank to defeat Fulham, and a minute and a half later they scored, and I was like, stupid. It's all my fault.
Well, that's the thing, of all the players that have been bought, I'm just because I'm looking at it there, sorry. Werner, Ziyech, Havertz, the person that's keeping Frank's job at the moment is Giroud and Mason Mount. Yeah,
no, it's ridiculous. And like I was towards the end, after I wasn't watching it, I was just keeping tabs. And at the end of the Sky commentary sort of just the written commentary.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? Just the live text commentary on Sky. At the very end of the game, it just said, huge chance as Timo Werner is put through on goal for a 1-on-1. He shoots wide. And it's just like, of course he did. Didn't even need to tell me that, Sky. You just know.
Why are we still talking about the Fulham game, boys? Ain't there a big derby playing right now?
Because Marcus won't shut up about it either. So here we are.
Listen, how's the game going, lads? I've missed most of this.
Well, we'll just discuss that, Jay. So we don't actually have to talk about this just now for your benefit. But what we can do is, can you actually just while I'm thinking about it, Jay, can you change I realise my name's not my tag. Could you sort that?
Yes, I can do that.
While I slag your team off. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
All I was going to say is I just saw you on Twitter yesterday saying I feel so sorry for him. And do you know who I felt sorry for, Jay? Fucking Soldado. Sometimes life doesn't work out the way we want it to. Right?
Well, can I not be sorry for him?
I'm sure you both felt sorry. I feel like both of you felt sorry for Falcao at one point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like you're going on like I can't be sorry for someone.
No, I'm just saying, stick with him. Stick with him. He's only missed 8 sitters. Stick with him.
Listen, Josh, I'm sure it's fine. I'm not too worried. I mean, I am worried. That's a lie. Yes, Paul. Yes, Daddy Jack. I'm here. Don't worry. I know these two were probably waffling without me, but I am here now.
You know what's interesting is Jack doesn't turn up all year, and as soon as we're playing Liverpool, he's out in the comments.
No. The only reason Sherrington's turned up is because he's battered me on FIFA all day.
Yes, Jack.
It's not happy times. Before he comments it, we were having a really good Inter Milan Lazio game. I was Inter Milan. We were like 3-2, 4-4 or something, and then he got it to like 7-4, and I gave up, and I think we ended at 10-4, and it wasn't a good time. Someone's phone's going now.
I accidentally started a group chat with Hope's family.
Good. Probably there he is. Probably the best chance of the game. Terrible shot.
Mm.
I think he could have been offside. However, it was still open to these two centre halves from one pass from the wing.
I mean, I didn't get to have a talk with the team the team news because like of how shit my internet was being. But the fact that Henderson's had to drop back, so they're missing him in midfield. The fact that they've got Shaqiri in midfield, it's very. Their midfield has lost a lot of physicality.
Go on. Go on. How's that foul?
Sorry, I was trying to make a point, but there was actual shit going on.
The Manchester versus Liverpool game.
I'm still a little bit confused why this was ruled out. Was that a foul? I don't think that was a foul from Rashford.
It's not a foul at all. It's 50-50 challenge. They're both shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, I think that's slightly harsh. In United's defence, I think that's a slightly harsh decision. That. What do you think, Jay?
At least you let it play on. Do you know what I mean? If VAR's
I'm just seeing it. I'm just seeing it now. Yeah, they've both put in the same amount of of effort, and who I didn't see who it was, but they just fell over, and then obviously it's been given. Yeah, that's harsh. That is.
It's the thing. If you give, with offsides, and if you're close to goal, you let it play until the goal's, like put in or went up in the corner. Or whatever.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Yeah, I'm not sure why the goal wasn't allowed to be scored, and then if VAR takes it away, VAR takes it away. Fair enough, but that could have done with being looked at a bit more closely, I feel. Yeah, also, just as a quick football interval, Adam, this beer reminds me of your rock and roll / wankery lifestyle. It's called Daya, and it's called Invoice Me for the Microphone. It's very you beer, I feel.
Since when was working at Tesco Rockstar Lifestyle, Adam?
All right, Tesco.
Listen, it's wild at Tesco, man.
Adam, you missed a really easy sucker punch for Jay there.
Yeah, just don't even have a job.
Oh yeah, good point.
Easy one. I'll do it for you.
I wasn't going to say it, but it would have been an easy knockout there.
I could have just left. So, as you guys know, I was struggling with my internet, right? And I've had to now get up the game on my phone, on my data, and lean that up against my laptop, and then have you guys on the laptop. That's where I'm at now.
Nice. I'm in quite a nice place. I
am very behind as well.
I've got the game on the big telly. I've got my phone up here with my LED light ring. Oh, we're all sorted.
You're living life, mate. You're living that rock star life.
Honestly, a few more minutes, I'm going to be just watching the entire thing like this. Having a good time.
Paul said
Jay wants to get the comment up. Yeah, I was just about to say that. He says that Liverpool are dominating. I think that Liverpool are playing better, but it's a bit like how Spurs play as well. They're not dominating, are they? Because United have arguably had the better chance in that Rashford thing. I mean, that was a good shot there that got deflected, but at the same time, yes, Liverpool looks slightly better, but to call it domination is perhaps not fair.
Yeah, and this United will want to play this way. United will be happy to defend as well as they can and then counter attack with Rashford, with Martial. That's it with Fernandez as well. You'll be happy with that. Solskjaer will be happy with that.
Lindelof just won a header. This is where we break now. It's unlucky. On the counter against us now.
See the tense, touchy moments.
That was a very close. That could have easily gone in from Firmino.
What the fuck happened there? You just spit something out.
No, I had a bit of, tinfoil that like Rennie's come in. I had some of that in my mouth and I swallowed it into my mouth as I was trying to speak. And I was like, oh, God.
Well, I mean, on that chance just then, though, it was a good defending. I couldn't quite see who did the block, but it was good defending from, I think it was Lindelof.
It was, but he got caught out for the ball initially to manage. Our counter got counted itself, so that is something we need. If we're not on par with these counter attacks, they will just come right back at us. That's what we need to look for. That's handball.
But I think that's what's going to happen anyway. Like, we know that Liverpool are a better footballing side than Manchester United. There's such different ways of playing. Like, it's not a bad thing or a good thing. Like, I'm not saying Liverpool are they are better because they are at the moment. But I'm saying it's difficult. It's really difficult to call. And, even if you lose today, like, you have a safety net. If you lose, you go level on points.
Right. I was saying before, I won't be annoyed with a draw, but I think the draw doesn't help. I think it helps Liverpool more than it helps us.
Adam, it's Anfield. They're on like a 60-game winning streak. Oh, not losing streak. Like, they don't lose at Anfield. It sucks, and obviously these things are made to be broken, but it won't be a match. I mean, you never know, but in all likelihood, Jay will tell you it will not be a Tottenham, Arsenal, City, Liverpool comes to Stamford Bridge and ends the record. It's Sunderland popping up and ending like a 3-year or 2-year undefeated streak at Stamford Bridge, and Sunderland came along in the relegation zone, won and zoomed off.
Just got relegated again and was like, bye.
Chelsea, bye.
Paul said Shaqiri and Thiago are causing a lot of problems. Something I didn't think I'd hear. Shaqiri, not Thiago.
I'll be honest with you. Well, I
disagree.
I don't think that's true. I mean, Thiago's definitely looked after the ball, recycled, kept it clean, played some nice passes. Maybe I'm wrong, but I haven't necessarily even noticed Shaqiri on the pitch so far.
Shaqiri's a little wet wipe, man. I don't like him.
Yeah, it's difficult. I do think that possibly Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is a better player than... I know he has injury problems, but I think the Ox is a better player than Shaqiri.
Yeah, they are also playing him out of position.
They're not playing him out of position, Jay.
Is he not a winger, Shaqiri?
Yeah, he's playing at right wing.
Oh, is he? So I thought he was playing more centrally.
No. Sky always do it wrong. It's a midfield two of Wijnaldum and Thiago. Then ahead of them, Firmino's kind of in cam, but him and Salah are changing. You've got Mane on the left, Shaqiri on the right.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, fair enough.
That was far too casual from Maguire there.
They're just, you know what they are. They're taking a lot of shots, from outside the box, and that they are just trying to cause problems.
I don't mind the shot from outside the box because they're not at the target yet. You know what I mean?
But it's just if they keep asking the question,
Yeah, so like players like Mohamed Salah and Hazard used to be able to do it. Bale went in his first spell. Like, you don't want to be given too many opportunities to curl one in, to iron Robin it in. Ooh.
Paul said he's getting a lot of space, but no one's giving it to him.
Disagree.
Paul, I don't know, mate. I don't know, Paul. I don't see this Shaqiri masterclass that you're seeing, pal. Like, I'll watch him for a bit. I'll hold off commenting on that, and I'll just watch Shaqiri for a bit. I'll talk. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Josh is on Shaqiri watch now while we watch the rest of the game.
Yeah, okay. He is on the...
Count how many touches he has and all that.
Well, that says it all. He's lost it.
Yeah, I was thinking that as soon as I went on Shaqiri watch, you just lose the ball and allow United to counter.
Shaqiri watch successful.
How do you feel, Adam, when Harry Maguire? What is that music?
Can you hear it?
Adam, I think that might be you, mate.
It's me.
It's not me. It's him.
Oh, it's Jay. I apologize. Sorry, just because Jay was saying, not because I think you're an idiot, just because Jay was going, "What is that music?" So, like, I assumed it wasn't him, but no, it clearly was. No, so what is what?
Really
I see my.
Carry on.
What, sorry? Okay.
Carry on.
All I was going to say was, Jesus Christ, how do you feel when you keep seeing, as you must often do, because I see it a lot and I don't even watch that much of United, Maguire always seems to just sneak into your final third and try and do something.
Well, we signed him to bridge the gap between defence and midfield, and when we first bought him, we didn't really see it at all.
Did you?
When he played for Leicester, we did, and he bring it from Leicester into the midfield and then play from there. And I didn't see it. I've seen it a few times the past few weeks. Apart from that, I mean, when he gives the ball away like that, it's hang on, there's a corner. Sorry, a cross.
Sorry about that. Dad's on hold and they're playing blasting.
I didn't see it. I don't agree with it, but someone's calling. Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
Hello, sorry. Yes.
Your friend here, Adam. Your friend's in the comments, mate.
My God.
Just taking a nasty little dig at Josh, you know.
I told them I'm doing a live stream, and they are probably going to
they actually get it.
So just be aware of
it.
Am I supposed to get it? Why do I have to hate it? Sorry.
Just have to, mate. Macca said.
But okay, if you can give me anything remotely to back that up, I'll
make my decision.
Yeah, it's right. Now that was it was barely literate, never had an insult. So for now, I'll take it.
I guarantee there's going to be a massive argument by the end of this game.
With who? Josh and someone?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Josh. People like to try and pick fights with Josh, and Josh is a nasty boy to go toe-to-toe with, so...
I'm not nasty. I'm lovely.
Like, me and Adam have kind of come to terms now of not and just kind of ignoring it. But other people still try.
Anyway, sorry, I'm just trying to send a message. So just can you two talk?
I guess we could do that, couldn't we, Adam?
Yeah, I'm trying to watch the game now. So can you talk on your own day?
I mean, we will. I mean, at halftime, I guess we'll bring up the topic we wanted to bring up. But Adam, I missed the first 20 minutes. I've only really watched the last 10 minutes of this game, and it's so far it's been cagey. It's been back and forth. No one's really the better team right now. It might end 1-1. You know, I feel like it might end a draw by the looks of the way it's going. What do you think?
At the moment, yeah, it does look like he's got a draw in it, which I mean, the cross coming in now, and he's done nothing with it. Yeah, no one's really done much. It's been quite cagey, like you said. No one's. And the Liverpool have looked after the ball better than us. They've got more of the ball, but not done much with it. And I think that's going to be the script of the game. I think if we are going to win it, it's going to be in the counter. And if they're going to win it, it's going to be countering our counter.
You need someone to. You need just one player to step up and grab this game at the moment, because no one's really doing that. Paul said that United have improved a lot in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Maka said Liverpool have been the better team.
Yeah. Yeah, in terms of possession, and that's a foul. Thank you.
Oh, I'm enjoying this. Adam, is this the first time you've done a watch along where it's actually United?
Yeah. I get stressed, mate.
It is. It's a stressful time. It really is. And knowing that there's a camera on you is even worse.
Try it when you're playing one of the other guys.
Yeah, that was just. Oh, I didn't like that one bit. That game ended well. You what? Sorry.
You got a free kick here, haven't we, Jake?
Yeah, you do. I'm at 32-38, mate. That's where I'm at.
Cool.
So don't worry about me being ahead of you.
So this is where we need to. This for me has got to be a shot.
Yeah, I'm behind too, Jay.
It's paused just before he's about to kick it.
Is your stream paused?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, that's close.
It was very close, that one.
Oh my God! It looked like it went in as well. Bruno, it could have been the person that grabbed the game just there, you know.
Oh shit! What was it?
But by the looks of this game so far, it looks like it's going to take a moment like that, a spectacular free kick, or someone to go on a mad run to get something from it, you know, or at least to kickstart the goals.
Yeah.
But that sums up the game. Like, how close was that Fernandes shot, followed by that Liverpool break?
Hang on. It's a fucking ridiculous touch, that. Go on. Oh, no. Offside anyway. Never mind. Well, that's our problem. We get these chances one-on-one and in and around the box, and we just don't take them. It's the story of our season so far.
Yeah, but no teams do. Like, no teams do take all their shots. Look at Timo Werner.
Yeah, I kept my mouth shut with that one. I kept my mouth shut with that one. Yeah, no, we take all our chances.
I will say that Mason Mount played really well yesterday. That was just one thing I will say, because he did hit the bar, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He did put some nice balls in, and then he did get the winner. So fair to Mason Mount. There you go.
Thanks, Josh. I appreciate that.
Go back to the finishing point. Let's go back to the Burnley game. 1-0 away. It could have easily been 3-0. Yeah, because Marshall was through twice. He took the ball off Cavani once to disallow a one-on-one. These games that were in 1-0, that we could have been 3-0, this puts us closer to Liverpool on goal difference, which is just frustrating because it could be a lot closer.
No, Adam, I think what you're forgetting is Premier League defenders are quite good. And Premier League goalkeepers are quite good.
Yeah, but
Marcus Rashford has no right to beat Ben Mee, really. It's difficult. It's football. You know how difficult football is. It's so difficult. And the hardest thing about football is banging it in the net, because at the very moment before you pull the trigger, you think Should I go left? Should I go right? Should I go top? Should I go bottom? Should I try and chip? Should I try and scuff it? Not try and scuff it, but and then by the time you've accented it, you've scuffed it wide because you haven't done it. It's so difficult. It's so difficult, and that's why Harry Kane's one of the greatest players to ever exist ever.
I think we're defending really well.
Yeah, you are. You definitely are. Like, you're soaking up a lot of pressure that Liverpool are trying to put onto us, and you're forcing them to take long shots as well.
Mm.
I was going to just say, taking it back a couple minutes. Martial made Arnold look like a silly little boy. Then just megged him and ran straight past him, and he is really off a cliff, isn't he?
With Martial,
He hasn't fallen off a cliff.
Mate, he's been rubbish recently.
He's not been rubbish. They're still second in the table, Jay. Come on now. Rubbish is a silly word, isn't it? He's like 21. He's 21 and they're second in the table.
I didn't say Liverpool. I said Gareth.
No, I know, but you're just hoping Gareth Southgate's watching the live stream and he's going to push out in further for Reece James.
I don't wish. I know he is, mate. Hello, Gareth. Welcome. And pick Reece James. Yeah, no, listen, it's not that. I just genuinely think, maybe he set his own expectations really high when he played incredibly last season. But I don't know. From what I've seen, he's looked not great.
No, I agree, but falling off a cliff is incredibly harsh.
Okay, sorry, maybe I used harsh words. Okay,
1-year-old.
Sorry, okay, fair enough. But he's been subpar. Is that a better word?
Upside, obviously.
He's not lived up to the expectations that he has set himself in seasons gone by.
See, that's why you're the wordsmith.
Who was their right back before Trent? I can't even remember.
Or is it Klein?
Klein. He's no Klein. That's what we're trying to say. Yeah.
he's no Klein. Oh, shit. Alisson's. I know I'm behind, but Alisson's just dug out of United there.
Yeah, midfielder Alisson.
Midfielder.
The difficulty with Liverpool's injuries, you've got Henderson at centre back, Alisson at midfield.
Yeah, it's a strange one. Adam's gone. I don't know where Adam's gone. The United fans disappeared. Paul said he's always been poor defensively, but it's getting exposed more now. He's gone. It would have been nice if he told us, but thank you.
He probably did, but his internet's, not doing
Is
it. He probably.
Are you behind? Like when I speak, does he speak late for you?
Also, I've completely. He's never told us your name. Sorry, Adam's girlfriend, who's now off camera, which makes that awkward. But if you want to keep a secret, is Adam in earshot or not?
Yeah, he is now.
Mm.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. I did.
No, I can't. Can
I go to Harriet? Harriet.
Both used, so I'm hold it in. I'll hold it in.
Both toilets are in use. What a desperate time.
All right.
So Rashford's been offside 4 times already.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't. There's a little stat about the offside.
That's due to their high line, though, isn't it? They're keeping a very high line, keeping it very organised, and not letting you do the break. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, the amount of times. But no. But it's not a good system, isn't it? Because Rashford's obviously a very, very good player, but Rashford has been beyond the keeper and not, like Adam said, taking his chance. And Harry Kane Tottenham would be a goal up by now with Son or Kane. I'm not saying we'd win the game, but we'd be running beyond the lines that Rashford has had. We'd be a goal up.
Do you know who Brad C is, Adam? Because he said Rashford's been offside more than you've had washes this week. And if you don't know who that is, that's just a really mean comment.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man.
Unfortunately,
and he's a teacher, so we should be saying something.
Bradley, come on. We have our own teacher in the call here, so he could tell you off.
I'm just a substitute, lad.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he is a substitute.
Just a substitute.
I like if we try.
By the way, guys.
I must say, we should keep that narrative going and get everyone to think you're a substitute teacher. that'd be a fun time.
We'll make up the school there like Billington High.
Yeah, Billington High. Josh, he's a substitute teacher there. He's one of those substitute teachers that tries to be stern. Obviously, he tries to be stern, but always loses the class towards the end.
And also, none of the teachers really like me. I'm in a really difficult position where, like, I try to be friendly to the kids, and they think I'm weird. And then because of that, all the other teachers stay away from me as well because they think I'm weird. It's a very sad time at Billington High.
James is the type of teacher that will get walked all over for 55 minutes, and then all of a sudden he snaps. And all the kids shit it.
Yeah, I'll be okay with that. I only have to do 5 minutes of work then.
Right, year 12.
You little cunt.
Weird. I've been seeing there's a TikTok going around about that. It's a woman who just pretends to be a teacher. Like, does post views of being a teacher. So she just comes around a corner and she goes, "Year 9. What is going on here? Do you want me to treat you like year 7s? Because I will. No, if you don't mind, I've got a year 12 class and their exams are next week. So please, what are you doing?" And then she goes, "What are you doing? What? Waiting for a teacher? Well, you should be lined up in silence then." And it's like all of these things are real.
That's so weird. That's so strange. I've never seen that before. You know, TikTok shows you what you want to see.
Can I just say this? It's not an actual TikTok. I just clarify, it's not a TikTok. It's an Instagram reel. Let's just be very clear on that.
I'm guessing Luke Parker's another one.
It's not an Instagram reel. It was Pornhub.
It was Josh's personal. Luke Parker said, "Don't know what's worse, Rashford's performance or the blonde lad's haircut." I guess another friend.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, mistakenly, I put in the group chat that I'm going live for this game, and all three of them have jumped on it like a rash. Like welcome, being and just abusing me now. I told him to abuse Josh, but it's not.
Welcome, lads. I do.
How do you expect them to insult me when you painfully say on me like a rash, like a rash foot? Like, how can you expect me to be the one that's targeted? You just said that. Like, fuck me. That was Partridge. That was vintage Partridge.
Don't now. He'll like that. he'll enjoy that. That'll be a compliment for Adam. Luke's asked, "What are your opinion on martial arts performance, mate?"
Non-existent. He's had that one run, beat Arnold, I think it was, then ran into 3 other players. So that's all I've seen from him so far. But that's all I ever see of him. He just never really does much in a game. He gets put 1-on-1 and he misses it. He's calling out for Cavani, I'm telling you.
He elbowed Lamella that one time.
Yeah. and then got Lamella sent off.
Nope.
This minute can't come quick enough. I'm absolutely busting for the piss.
Not just for the game to end, no, the half to end.
I want to know other people's opinions that are watching, that maybe United fans. If this finished 0-0, would you be happy?
Well, Adam, I guess you have to answer your own question.
Of course they would. Of course they would. It's Anfield, mate. It's scary Anfield.
And you remain top as well in that case.
Yeah, true. Right, there you go. I'm going to have to run to the toilet.
Okay, I'm going to use the half time to charge my earphones.
Right, I'll be back.
I'm going to drop Adam out whilst he goes for a wee. Luke Parker says Jay has great opinions. Love watch his videos. Thank you, Luke Parker. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Luke. The rest of us,
Josh, he's just a typical Spurs fan.
What does that mean? What does that
I like
mean?
Adam's friends, you know. I like Adam's friends. They compliment me and bully you. That's exactly the kind of people I like.
Whatever. I'm fine with it. I don't need their love. I just need. I'm fine. I'm content. I'm all right.
No, it's a comment to comment, man.
What is a typical Spurs fan? Can I ask you that, Luke? What is a typical Spurs fan? In 20 words, what is a typical Spurs fan to you? Because I assume if you're friends with Adam, my guess would be that you're a United fan, and what's a typical United fan? I worked in a Manchester bar for 3 years, and the typical United fan to me is someone screaming about the glory days and how United should be better, not realising that the slow descent of the club is happening before their eyes. What? Josh,
listen, we're on a United stream technically right now. Let's not lose people.
Sorry. I mean, United. Genuinely, I'm allowed to slag off United and also say that I have a lot of respect for United because if we are to slag someone off, I can look at United and all the success that United has and completely appreciate it because it was earned. Can't say the same for your club, Jay.
Yeah. Burnley said, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't listening. But Elliot said, considering only Burnley got a point from Anfield last year, then a draw would be a good result. Also, did anyone see the cross from Ndombele, by the way?
Elliot. No.
I've seen it now. And it's hard to say. It's hard to say. He definitely wanted to put it in an area, and he knew where the goal is, and he knew where the box is, and he's just gone for an overhead kick. That's what I'll say on that.
It was fucking lovely.
I mean, saying that, Josh, I think your fan cam's doing quite well. It's got 200 views.
Is it? Is there any comments on it? I can't read them.
There's 2 comments. I think one's from Elliot, and then one's a bot saying, wow, heart eyes emoji, kiss emoji, and a couple of hearts emojis. So you're in. You're living your best life. It's funny. Adam needed to lose, so that's fair enough. But like right now, I want to talk United, but he's not here.
Well, go on, Jay. From an unbiased, me and you don't really care opinion, for me, it's one of those weird ones where Liverpool have outplayed Man United, but for me, Man United should have more goals.
Yeah. It's like I said it, didn't I? I said this is United will be happy with this if they continue to defend well and keep getting chances to counter attack. That's what they want. That's what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would have wanted. That's why Martial's playing, not Cavani, because he has more pace and he can run at them. I think Adam's back. Welcome back, Adam. Did you enjoy that, mate?
Mate, one of the best pisses of my life.
Good lad. What's your thoughts on the first half, Adam?
What I expected. No one's really risked scoring yet. I think that's what it's going to go in the second half. I'll take it so far. We're not playing bad. We can't really get into the game because they're keeping the ball better than us.
Is there a danger that this is one of those games where Bruno starts to just drift away?
Yes, because we've seen it happen a couple of times this season. He's not got much around him at the moment in terms of attacking prowess and looking after the ball to attack with. I don't know. I don't think we'll make a sub at half time. I think we'll keep it as it is. This is my concern now. Okay, if Liverpool were going to score, I think we needed him to score first half for us to come back into it. I think if Liverpool score second half now, it's a totally different game than it would be if he scored first half. I think it's so hard to come back into it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
What are you thinking? Any substitutes at half time or deep into second half? What are you thinking?
Well, the thing is with Ollie is he likes to leave his subs to the latest point as possible.
especially if it's Donny van der Beek. Then he'll leave it for the 93rd minute.
It's a minute. They add up.
I'd leave it as it is for now, going into to the second half. But I think you can't let it get later than the 70th minute if you're going to make an impact sub.
Mm-hmm.
Once it gets past the 75th minute, it's so hard to get into a game for any player.
Yeah, I agree. Paul said United have done well to stop Mane and Salah so far. Like they've not actually looked too dangerous. Oh, did you just open the bottle with your mouth, you creature?
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Adam. This one's chipped. This one's chipped.
I
Now it's
recommend it with teeth.
I like that, you know, your girlfriend's like, told you. Sorry, carry on.
I've got 2 chipped teeth from that. It's not worth it.
Not worth it, Adam. Don't do it. Get a bottle opener, mate. All right, carry on. Sorry.
What was I say?
Salah and Mane.
Oh yeah, sorry. I think that we've done really well defensively because when they have got in around the box and in the box, we haven't panicked. We've sort of stood them up. We've allowed them to play the pass off, but then intercepted it as quick as we can. So I'm happy so far with the back four.
Even without Bailly.
Yeah, Lindelof. He's doing okay. Lindelof. He's doing a job.
Fair enough, man. Well, listen, lads, we've got a bit of time to go, and we did want to have a discussion on this podcast, this watch along about a certain United player. Do we want to have that discussion now?
Now's a good time to have it. While we're still in half time.
Mm-hmm.
So those that don't live under a rock. No, Rooney's retired as a player. He's took charge of Derby. I think he's got some decent results with Derby this season. I know they're quite low in the table, but since he's taken over, I think they've started to do all right. But as he announced his retirement, it made me. I think I was quite sad, you know, even though he was sort of already retired anyway. When he announced it, he was the player that I grew up with from when I first got into football. He just joined United and I grew with him as he grew as a player. And I think that my mates would agree, he is our player and he's very close to our heart. So when he did announce it, we take a step back and see what he's done for us, and it's absolutely incredible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's weird with Rooney, isn't it? Because he so often over the years he's been memed, and he's had certain things said about him, and like you kind of forget. Like, I mean, for me personally, I kind of forget how good he actually was in his prime. And I think that is because of all the memeing around him and that kind of stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm. I think that he's not looked at as much as he should have in terms of great players in the world. You got to remember, he's the top goal. Sorry, he's the top. Yeah, he's United's top goal scorer ever. He's England's top goal scorer ever. He's won every title you can win as a player in the Premier League.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, and it's not just that for me. It's not just his achievements. It's how I viewed him as a player growing up. I looked up to him. He was the perfect way to put it for me is a warrior.
Yeah,
an absolute warrior.
I was having a chat with Ross the other day, and we were saying that the thing is with him and what will let him down is people will just remember him for shagging a granny. That is a shame. It's a shame.
It's an awful shame.
He's shagging a granny. His ridiculous tweets and things like that do lose your. Obviously, he was an incredible player. Obviously, there's no point saying how to do it. Is he the greatest Premier League player of all time? No, but the
greatest Premier League player, you say?
Yeah.
You could argue. I think some people.
There's definitely an argument. There's definitely an argument, but you'd hate me if I told you who I thought mine was.
You're gonna say Harry Kane, ain't you?
It's not fucking Harry Kane. It's stupid. No, it's Aguero.
Oh, see, this is a whole other conversation in itself, really. Aguero versus Rooney.
Away from Rooney at the moment, aren't you?
I think no, but my only argument for that briefly would be Rooney did go ahead and win the Champions League.
I get it, but was again, I don't know. Would you? I know you'd. Right. You'd obviously say, and obviously the right answer is to win the Champions League. But if I could give you the option to win the league against your rivals in the last kick of the game, That is actually a difficult choice compared to an actual Champions League trophy. It's difficult.
I think if you're talking about Premier League greats, I think you ask one question: who would you rather have in your team?
In their prime, Aguero.
Fair enough. I think.
Well, it depends. I'd rather have Rooney in my team because we've got Kane. Whereas if I didn't have a striker or a cam,
yeah, both players were like guaranteed goals, weren't they, in their prime as well?
Yeah, they were both. I'm not even. There's barely anything between it. For me, Aguero is special, but Rooney is special. There's not. I'm not. You know, it's difficult.
With two capital letters.
For me, Aguero is the greatest goal scorer the Premier League has ever seen. I agree with you there. But as an overall player, Rooney didn't just provide goals. He was a captain. He was a leader. He got numerous assists. If you look at that, he was a team player. He dropped back when he was getting on a bit. He dropped back into centre mid, and he acted as a superb centre midfielder for us. As an overall player, it's no doubt for me, and I think a lot of people would say it, that would have Rooney in the squad over Aguero.
His England career was dodgy because I remember when he scored a World Cup goal in. Was it a World Cup goal in 2014? And it was like he hadn't scored. I just remember the commentator saying something like, "He's finally got his World Cup goal in like 2014." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, but what's one World Cup goal compared to being the top goal scorer of England ever?
But he won't be the top. He will not be the top goal scorer of England in the next decade.
But he is. But he right now. Kane has scored at the World Cup. He's had a great World Cup last time out. Don't get me wrong. But who else has really turned it on at the World Cup? Because we haven't won it since '66. Yes, you can't say shit all about it, can you? Really?
You don't like England, so I don't know. How can you be bothered that Rooney is England's top goal scorer when you admit you don't give a shit about England?
But it's not that. It's just when you say, "Oh, he only scored his first goal in 2014 in the World Cup." We're England, yeah. We're never going to win it, and I've said this.
But if you to be that player that is the greatest, you have to turn it on at the World Cup, even if those around you aren't. Like I know, you know, Kane's goals weren't exactly the greatest teams in the world, but I'm not even trying to compare Kane. I'm just saying, Rooney never took the game by the scruff of the neck, as he was capable of doing, because he absolutely was.
I think totally going up. I thought the topic was Rooney and his retirement and talking about his greatness, but really you took 2 points. Oh, you've took the greatest Premier League player ever, and you've took greatest England scorer ever. You just took it away from him, just without him.
To be fair, that's what's happened.
Right. I think you've completely forgotten that I completely was fair and spoke about the fact that he shagged that, wanted to shag a granny. Like, I think that's unfair. It's difficult. It's difficult. I think the issue boils down to him being not that likable, personally.
And that was my point near the start. It's one of the shames.
What point are you trying to make?
We're just having a chat, mate. We're just having a chat.
We're talking about Rooney's career and as a professional, as a footballer. And
the actual topic of this chat was meant to be, is Rooney the greatest Premier League player of all time? That was meant to be the chat.
That's the title of the video, anyway.
Did you?
What?
No one asked that question.
Well, I did put it in the chat before we started this.
Well, Adam, is he? Is he the best Premier League player of all time?
No.
No, okay, Josh.
No.
No. He's top 5. Is
he now? Is he?
I'd say he's top 5. He has to be. We're growing up, Josh.
Lampard, Gerrard.
No, Gerrard doesn't go near it.
No, I'm kidding. I think I'm kidding.
Not in the Premier League for me. Henry's up there, Aguero's up there, Cantona's up there. Lampard, I'd say, not close, but he is. He's a legend.
Cantona's not top 5.
United from being mid-table to winning the league after one season, and we dominated for 20 years after that. I'm not saying he was there, but he was the turning point for United.
You can't like you said, you can't use the right. Yeah, right. Okay, Rooney's not the best player in the Premier League. You've heard it here first. The game's back on, so let's I'm going for a piss. Christ.
Well, I mean, let's never forget Wayne Rooney's skill score. Yeah, let's never forget that. That was iconic growing up. I wanted to be on that show so bad. Right.
Well, let's be honest, Jay. It's probably a good job you weren't.
No, Josh, I think that would have projected me to stardom. But here I am talking about.
I think a meme would have been made.
A really bad meme of me falling over.
We've had a few comments in during this chat, so
sorry. I wanted to try and stay away from him whilst we were talking about that because we are going to clip that up into a video. Marcus said on the Rooney thing that he'll have a naughty icon card in FIFA 20 and 22.
Probably, yeah.
Valid.
Yusuf just said, "What up, Josh? I thought a suit would suit you today. Suit you, more partridge there."
Hey, nah. Can't. You've got to have a day off from substituting the class, Yusuf.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. A lot of Adam's boys have been going for you, Josh. So Josh bases his opinions on FIFA Ultimate Team.
Yeah, that's what I do. Hey, he's quite good, isn't he? Vidic, that up and coming player Vidic is quite good. I've got him on Ultimate Team. He's all right.
He's decent, isn't he?
He's got 77 pace, which means he's good.
That's the only reason, on FIFA. Luke Parker said Thierry Henry is the greatest Premier League player ever. We move on because Jack got a better point. John Onorisa is the best player.
Yeah.
Maka said Jay knows his stuff. I know. What can I say, mate?
God, clearly none of these guys have been to a quiz, but
we don't ignore the quizzes, everyone. Ignore the quiz. And Paul said he's probably the greatest English player to play in the Prem, but Henry is greater than him. It's the best English.
Shearer played in the Prem.
Yeah, well, Shearer scored.
So did Frank Lampard. Listen, it is an interesting topic, and I think the point we made quite early on it was the fact that he's not going to get the praise he deserves because of the memes, because of the news, because of the tabloids over the years, and that is a great shame because he was an incredible player.
Yeah, and it's also a great shame that we didn't mention Shearer just then in our chat because
well, who knows, that might be in still. Right, back to the game. Thanks for joining us on that one, everyone. I'm going to get the game back up on my phone.
That's cool. Yeah, we have started. I just think that watching this game, Liverpool just clearly will have the edge now because I've actually looked, and if you look at all their Ultimate Team cards, Liverpool do have higher stats than United. So I don't understand how United will then win this football game.
Yeah, because Mane's like 91, and so how has he not scored? Yusuf said, "Who dares me? Cavani will score." Adam.
He needs to be on first for him to score.
Yeah, if the sub's made earlier, there he is. It's just cut to him as you said that.
Yeah. No, listen, if he does come on, he needs to come on 65th, 70th minute to make an impact, I would say. I think for a striker, it's hardest to get into a game, especially a striker like Cavani. So I think if he does come on, we cause more of a threat.
I'm guessing there's been no substitutes, right?
No.
Yeah.
I do think we're going to see more of the same of the first half until maybe a couple subs is made from both teams. Who do Liverpool have that they can bring on to make a big difference? By the way, do we know? Minamino, who hasn't really.
Origi's on the bench.
Origi could do something.
Milner was there. Phillips. Is Jones on the bench? I assume Jones might be.
He should be. Well, all things considering, United have the better bench right now then.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, United should have much the better bench if a bit of faith was shown in Van de Beek. like, I don't understand that at all still. And I know it's becoming a bit of a meme, and we discuss it every time. But at the same time, Adam, what are your thoughts? Are you like behind Ollie saying, well, this team is the best team, so Van der Beek has no right to be sad? Or are you actually sat there going, come on, where is he?
I think for me, he's an attacking centre midfielder. Okay, so as an attacking centre midfielder, you've got Bruno there, you've got Pogba there as well. I think you've got two players that are much better than him at the moment. Obviously, he's not been allowed to challenge and get in there. But I don't know. I think at the moment you've got Fred and McTominay holding there. You can't really mess with that at the moment because we're defending quite well.
But you say that you bought Fred as a centre attacking midfielder, and he's now just a CDM. So for me, having seen, Ajax's incredible Champions League, run. I know Tottenham beat them, but Christ, it was a sad game. And I don't think Van der Beek's like the last of that special team. And for me, if you had to get rid of Van der Beek or Fred, I would keep Van der Beek.
For me as well,
because I think Fred's only rated.
Sorry, I was going to say for me, my problem would be is that he shouldn't be starting right now because of how well these boys have been playing, but he should be getting way more minutes off the bench than he is. That'd be my problem as a United fan.
Yeah, I mean, it's our own fault that we've left games so late to win. So to bring Van der Beek on with 15 minutes to go might spin the game a different way. I don't know. At the moment, I'm not too fussed because we're on the attack. I am. One sec. Oh, shit.
Ace is back.
Yeah, at the moment, I'd say I'm not too concerned because we are top of the league. We're up there with the team we've been playing. So he'll get his chance. He definitely will get his chance.
Well,
I don't want to be that guy, Adam, but.
You're gonna be.
Fred's.
I'm not gonna be that guy, but I'm gonna say it.
Fred's 80 rated on FIFA, I think, and Van der Beek's 83.
What's going on, Adam? I'll even play FIFA. He doesn't even know.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist one more.
I did enjoy that. To be fair, I like it. Oh God. Ace said he's hoping that it stays 0-0.
I'm kind of hoping it stays ends 1-1.
I want to see
90 minutes worthwhile.
Yeah. Other than this great chat we've had, obviously, Josh. Come on.
Yeah, it's been alright. It's been slagged off by a bloody Adam's man, mates. Love it.
It's like everyone Adam talks to turns against Josh. Like we had Mark from Tesco turn against him. Now he's a friend turning against him. Who's next, Adam? Are you just going to get your dad to turn on him as well?
Yeah, no,
don't tell your dad.
Tell your dad to be mean to Josh. Shapat said he knew this game's going to be 0-0. It's not over yet, Shapat.
Yeah, that's the thing. We've been so shit at corners.
Just. United seem to have started. This is a much better second half from United. Like United have started to play really well and look pretty scary, but also the classic problem of then as soon as they lose the ball, Liverpool are like, "Hey, up and smell blood." Yeah. So it's definitely opening up a bit. It's
very, very back and forth at the moment as well, isn't it?
It doesn't help when we take a corner and it doesn't beat the first man, like always. This is where we miss the leg because he can put a decent corner in, a decent whip in.
Mate, last season, I mean, we've got better.
Just remembered.
I was going to say last season we've got better this season, so I'm not. But last season we just couldn't beat the first man in any corner. It was one of the most frustrating things in football. Mm-hmm. But go on, sorry, Josh.
We scored from a corner today. No, it's just as a side note, we scored from a corner, and that's not Tottenham don't do that.
It's weird, isn't it? I mean, we've got like 8 from corners this season.
I was just going to say, really boring side note. But the other night, I had a dream that Thiago was the number 25, and that, when I say that was the dream, I mean that was the dream. And I woke up and I was like, and at some point the dream transitioned into me finding the Tottenham 2019 home shirt in Sports Direct for £15.
Did you sit up and just be like, not
I woke up and I was like, Thiago's number 8. 6. Number 6, sorry. Wait, isn't number 6? Shit, now I'm confused.
He's 26.
6.
Shapat said.
It's Kaita. Sorry.
He said, Josh, you've been drinking too much, man. Shapat said, if I was Klopp, I would say to Liverpool, go all out. No offense to Man United, but Liverpool are better.
No, but the thing is, the moment you go all out attack, Bruno Fernandes can ping one ball to Rashford, make it 1-0. Or in these types of games, McTominay can suddenly break through the lines and slot one home. Or this football isn't as simple as just go ultra attacking in the 60th minute. It is for me because all I want to do is FIFA. So yes, obviously that's what I think should happen.
I knew that was going to transition.
It's because Liverpool have frailties. They gave Tottenham a bit of space the other week, and obviously they ended up winning it. But they gave Tottenham enough space to Son slot one home, and then Bergwijn to miss a sitter, and then hit the post against a sitter. And really, Tottenham should have beaten Liverpool a few weeks ago. We didn't because we're crap. I'm not saying anything. However, it just shows that Liverpool has weaknesses, and to just go all out attacking against Man United at this current point in the game when it's pretty 50-50 would be silly.
It's a goal kick.
Yeah, no, I agree. And Liverpool haven't done that at all since Van Dijk's injury. They haven't really just gone all guns blazing like they used to. They've slowly become a bit more pragmatic in their approach, and I think that's wise of them. And this game especially because, like you said, Bruno Fernandes, Pogba, these boys can just pick a pass. And you know what? I've not seen much of Pogba today.
Yeah, I think we're looking after the ball a lot better. Bless you.
There was a few times in the first half where he was trying those ridiculous crossfield balls, and that was kind of all he was doing. But yeah, I don't think he's played badly. He's definitely I haven't. The issue is, Liverpool's midfield are clearly keeping the ball away from United's midfield. So the only thing we're seeing of United is Maguire and Lindelof defending, and Fernandes, Martial, and Rashford breaking. So we're not seeing.
Yeah, that's very sharp. Big shout there.
Sorry, that was like analysis from me rather than just talking about FIFA. Sorry, let me just backtrack on that.
Football analysis, Josh Part. No, thank you.
Tell you what though. Yannick Bolasie is fucking class because I've got his freeze card from Everton. What are Everton doing?
Oh God! All right, you've beat the dead horse now, Josh.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm done.
I haven't played FIFA in a while. I haven't been playing FIFA in a while, but I recently started a new career because I'm over Ultimate Team now. I think it drains you after a little while, doesn't it? So I've started up a career.
You'll go back to it, but yeah.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll find a second wind at some point. But yeah, no, I've started a career where I'm going to try and get Birmingham up to the Prem.
Well, I've got Blackburn up, and my God, I'm being battered.
Mate, it's right. I'm getting battered in the Championship, mate. I ain't bringing no one up. Sorry, Elliot said, Josh, stop being salty.
Yeah, okay.
That's like asking water not to be wet, man.
Cavani's coming on.
United haven't really exposed the centre-backs yet. I thought they would try get balls in behind more with Rashford and Martial's pace, says Paul. Adam?
Sorry, what was that?
Like Robertson and Trent aren't slow, though, are they? Like, They're not Martial, but they're not. They're not gonna just. They're fast. They're also fast players. Henderson's quite fast. Like
I did think going into this,
and that's
having
why
Henderson.
you've tried to.
So I was going to say, missing Henderson, like not even just him being a centre back, but him like not being in the midfield, and he's quite important to their midfield, even though he's quite a lot of people think he's shit. I forget how good he is, but he's quite important to Liverpool's midfield. I thought they'd miss him and by bringing him back, but they've done all right. Like you said, they're just avoiding the midfield altogether, aren't they?
Well, yeah, we did say that at the start about not having him in midfield, but the thing is, Martial and Rashford are trying to break the lines and run through, and that's why they've had the amount of offsides they've had.
Yeah.
So
that's what they are trying to do.
This is the best sub we could have made now. Okay, Martial's gone in off. He's done nothing all game. I've not seen him at all. This is what the team should have started with. I mean, it's worked so far, but hopefully we start opening the game up a bit now and creating more chances. Because his runs Cavani makes, he brings them players into the game.
Yeah, and this is smart from Ollie. He's doing it at a good time. He's changing up the system a little bit, bringing on Cavani. I think, like you said, he makes subs too late. This is a good time to make a sub in this game.
He's been listening to me.
And you can imagine now that Rashford will look slightly more dangerous because of Cavani being on the pitch.
Yeah, no, definitely. It'll bring him more into it. A said, "Watch Hendo score the winner."
This game's ending now. This game's ending 0-0, isn't it?
No, you know what? It's either ending 0-0 or one of them's going to get a 93rd winner. That's the only way. I don't know who, because it could be anyone, but yeah.
It's got to be a penalty.
Oh my God, right there. I mean, I know I'm behind you guys, but like Salah got the ball in the box and 3 of your United players like didn't panic, but they were like this around him. They were making sure that he wasn't going to do anything. Like all 3 of them.
They weren't happy. That's fair to say.
They were sending. I mean, Salah was sending them like left and right, like nobody's business. But fair play. They didn't allow him to get the proper shot off. Ace has put in he's going to put a bet on. He said, "I'm betting a 100th minute penalty from Bruno Fernandes." Good out. No, they're going to blow the whistle, and then they're going to bring it back for a penalty.
Oh, Jay, that's never going to happen in the actual Premier League. Oh, wait, no, it did. It did happen.
You know what? How long ago does that feel like now, though? That feels like a distant time.
It was against Brighton, wasn't it? Is that right?
That way.
Yes, right at the start of the season. Yeah, it was Brighton, I believe. Fucking
poor defending, poor Freeman. We're inviting pressure now, just not clearing the lines properly.
Do you think the United defence is getting a bit tired now?
I don't think so. I think the back four are playing fine, but it was that's a shit pass again. It's Bruno. It's a bit of a lazy clearance.
Maybe Van der Beek is needed.
Nah, you can't take Bruno off. It's the same as you can't take Salah off. Do you know what I mean?
How do you feel about Darren Fletcher's appointment?
Good. I don't know what I don't know if he's a good coach or not, but he's great. He's a great player to have. Sorry, great coach to have in the squad. With Carrick, who he's played aside for multiple years. Good chemistry there. Phelan managed them both. Yeah, I think it's a good appointment.
I think having Carrick there is so good for you guys as well. Like he's I think another underrated player with a good footballing brain, as people like to say.
It's a shame.
Everyone always forgets that Carrick played for Tottenham.
Oh mate, I completely forgot that. Shapat said my prediction is that Liverpool will score a goal, but it'll be ruled offside. I love these obscure.
It's probably a fair prediction,
Yeah, I mean, if you could put a bet on that.
Probably a very fair. Yeah, no, it's weird because Darren Fletcher obviously isn't the most world-class player the world's ever seen. He was a brilliant professional and a very good footballer. But I wonder the kind of player we consider Scott McTominay was if we just swapped their places in time and Scott McTominay. Okay, I'll just stop my point.
Sorry, carry on.
No, I was just wondering how Scott McTominay would have fared in the peak United time with all those players instead of Fletcher, because I think McTominay would have thrived there. But now it's a lesser United side. He then doesn't shine as much.
I think McTominay and Fletcher, I know they're both Scottish, but they share similar qualities in the way they play. They're very all-rounded midfielders, I'd say. I think they can
Sir Alex Ferguson probably would have got a lot more out of him than he's currently getting out of.
Yeah, I suppose. I think with Fletcher,
you can say that about every player, though. Come on, because Sir Alex was a really good top manager.
Nah,
I think
you take one fucking look at. Sorry. He wouldn't get anything out of Werner.
Would Van der Beek still be playing or would he get any minutes rather?
I don't think we'd have signed
him. More, I think. Yeah, maybe. But then again, I don't think you'd have signed Matic under Ferguson. You'd be playing a completely different way. The only reason Matic came anywhere near your club was because of Mourinho.
The point I was going to make is with being as you say, he was an underrated player. He had to miss the Champions League final against Barca because he got too many yellows. He was guaranteed start for that game, and he got his illness that left him out for months and months and months, and he never come back the same player really. I think the only reason he come back into the first team was because he's shown his tenacity to come back. So if he would have had all these things in the way, I think he would have been a lot more of a classical player for us.
Yeah, it's fair. But they get a lot, Mario Götze, a World Cup winner, had syndrome, made his bones weak. So it does happen, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, of course.
Look at Van Dijk, entire season out.
I mean, an injury is different to illness, Yeah,
that's fair. I'm just saying, Ferdinand would have never got this injury.
I think the game's just really high pressure now. People are injured all the time now because there's so much intensity in the game and in the training. A slight knock can leave.
Yeah, I was trying to explain to you the other day how that even though it looks like diving is definitely a thing in football and it is annoying. However, if you're running full whack and someone knocks your shit, it is the worst experience in the world. Even if it doesn't look like that bad, fuck me, it's a sad time.
All your force is going one way and it just stops and hits the ground. It's not fun.
We just can't break.
It's a very difficult game to call now here. I don't know what's going to happen at all. Liverpool look dominant, but for the past 10 minutes, I've been way more impressed. Well, actually, to your credit, since Cavani's come on, I've been way more impressed with United.
We all proper took the piss out of the Cavani signing, but he's actually been a class one, hasn't he?
I still think it was a panic signing, I'll be honest, but it seemed to have settled in quite well.
Yeah, but as panic signings go, we panic signed Kepa. You panic signed Cavani. He's actually making a difference.
More Premier League goals than I don't know.
I can't stand him. I can't stand Klopp. He's a fucking mole, man.
I don't like him, to be fair. I think I get annoyed with how people just adore him. I think he's a world-class manager, but people adore him as a person, whereas I think he's a bit of a knob.
Yeah, but it's like a good musician, isn't it? It's like the Gallaghers. You can get away with being a knob if you're that good at your job.
Mm.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Mm.
You know, no one can deny that both the Gallagher brothers are utter arseholes. I still think they're both class, and I know that Adam thinks they're both class. They're clearly cunts.
No, as much as the class, you can be a cunt and be class at the same time, which is the point you've made, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think
Terrible
the issue
free
is class, and that's why. Yeah, and that's why I have more of an issue with United in the league, is because in my head I know that Klopp is a world class manager, and in my head I can't get there with Solskjaer.
I'm not even going to respond to that.
What? Trent Alexander-Arnold, rubbish again, lads.
Yeah. We got a corner here now. Let's see if it beats the first one.
We're just going to take you. Liverpool are at 6 to your 2 corners. Can you make it count? Can you beat the first man?
Let's see. We can. He said wrong goal. It was a bit weak.
Yusuf said, guys, any ideas on a 0-0 if it did end this way? I mean, we've already kind of mentioned this already, haven't we? But I think, you know, but I mean, we've said this. United will probably be happy with that. But what about Liverpool? Do you think they'll be happy with a 0-0?
Personally, I think Liverpool would be happy with a 0-0.
Mm. With the way, I mean, we've said, like, you know, we've been more impressed with the way you've been playing in the last 10, 15 minutes than maybe, yeah. But they've had a lot of the ball, and they probably could have been better with it. So they'd probably be frustrated with that.
You've got to remember, we're not supposed to be here. We're not supposed to be at the top. So for us to...
Why? You're Man United. What are you talking about?
Before the season started, was we going to be titling?
No, because every single season since Alex Ferguson left, you failed. So to finally have a season where you're not failing has put you back to norm. If I can't get away without saying, you know, Tottenham shouldn't be there, James saying, "Nah, mate, come on, you're a big club now, fuck off." You fucking can't get away with it as United. So I'm not having that.
Yeah, it's a valid point.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Right, so 0-0 leaves us 3 points clear. Yeah, we've got Fulham next game. After Fulham, we've got Sheffield. Yeah, after Sheffield, I think we've got Arsenal. I think it's.
Who do Liverpool have? Do we know?
No, I don't. I'm not looked.
Josh, oh, they have Spurs, do they? Is it next?
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe we'll do a lot.
That's one of these games. Which way is it going to go? Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Tottenham could easily come out and just slap them up because Tottenham feel like it.
And just do it. Mourinho would love it as well.
Yeah, but Tottenham just they turn up when they want to turn up. For me, it's an odd one. I think that's the same with Mourinho. I think.
Josh, what are you fucking with there, man?
I know, yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix my phone case. I know
the game's kind of petering out, but
I've had a strong beer and I need a wee, so I'm just doing this.
You can go to the loo, you know.
I'm still trying. I'm still engaging with the content.
Just a bit. All we can just hear is.
Yeah, I'll give it one last stab here. If it fails, I'll give it. Oh, I think I know the issue. Hang on a minute. I think I've worked out the problem.
Oh, everyone, we've worked out the problem with Josh's phone case. Hold tight.
Got it.
That's a result right there. We're not getting any wins in this game, but we got a win with Josh's phone case. Let's go.
Curtis Jones is getting ready to come on.
Inject a bit of life into a game that's got me bored in the past 5-10 minutes.
I'm pretty sure you're on the sort of this, to be fair. But yeah, no, Adam makes a good point. The thing is, Tottenham have the absolute potential to beat Liverpool. Of course we do. But will we? Probably not.
Will you score early? Maybe. Will they score late?
Oh! Sorry, I'm not ahead of you, Adam.
You are ahead of me, Josh.
he's been ahead of you this whole time. I'm still waiting for this. Why this noise?
Sorry, that's the first chance that pretty much I thought was concrete.
Oh,
I think
what?
Adam thinks it too.
What a fucking save! Alisson's been decent today. He's been good. He's been a good sweeper, and he's made like that. That was an incredible
Today,
save.
Alisson's been decent for 3 years.
No, Josh, he's only turned today.
Since Manolas, a Greek god in Rome.
Oh, what a commentary! Elliot said, "Josh, you are wrong. Liverpool, Burnley Thursday, then United, Liverpool in the FA Cup 4th round, then the Spurs game." I forgot you've got them in the FA
We've
Cup.
got Wickham next. But Liverpool is our next game.
I forgot that you've got them in the FA Cup, Adam. How are you feeling about that, mate?
I'll let you know when this game finishes.
That is it's completely different.
If we win this game, I think we're going to win one or the other. I do. I mean, I know there's only 15 minutes left now, but I don't know. Let's see how this game finishes first.
Fair enough. That it will be an
drop me out. I'm going for a wee.
Okay. Now that will be. I need to move my phone then so I know when he's back. Now that will be an interesting one. To be fair, I'm very happy that one of the big teams will be knocked out of the FA Cup by that point.
What round is it?
It's only the 4th round. I know. It was great. I love the fact that Crouchy pulled it out as well. Did you see it?
Yeah.
he pulled it out. He did that, and then when he pulled out yours, he was like, "Oh, sorry, guys," and just put the balls down and going on. He's good, man. Get him on the rest of them because that was entertaining. Usually they're fun to watch just because you want to be like who's playing who, but he made it so entertaining.
I think that's what football's missing at the moment. Some personality within punditry.
No, like punditry, you've got personalities, but you've got the wrong type of personalities, the Carragers and the Soonesses of the world. We don't want them.
I like Jamie Carragher. I think he talks a lot of sense.
He talks good football sometimes, but I just can't stand him.
Neville doesn't like it, I'll be honest. Neville does my nutting. He does all our nutting. He's just so against us during the game, but then as soon as the game finishes.
Another good save there, by the way, from De Gea. No, you know what? He's almost overcompensating, isn't he? He overcompensates and becomes like the hater of United. To make it look like he doesn't want
to seem like he's licking our ass too much.
But you know what it is? Just don't have him commentating on your games then. It's easy. But like Micah Richards is a good pundit there. Micah Richards is he's fucking funny, man. He's a good personality in there.
He's a good personality, but what if you listen to what he says, is he actually saying anything? Or is he just stating the obvious?
Is he one of them? All right, because I haven't really noticed much. I just quite like it, his charisma, but is he one of them that just says loads of words but without saying anything?
I think he's a great personality to have on, as a football pundit, as a black football pundit, but he doesn't really say much, in my opinion.
But I mean, when you said that point, I thought he was going to say that football doesn't have a lot of personalities within it anymore, or the Premier League potentially as well, like actual footballers. It's an argument to go down, isn't it? Like you think about it, it's not meant because obviously they're beaten with a stick to say the right things after games and stuff, and it's just after match reports now are the worst things to watch because they're just literally spitting out garbage. You know what I mean? And it's
we've scored. It's the last big player in the league we had was probably Zlatan.
Yeah, I mean, Zlatan will always bring that kind of spice, won't he?
Even like to Troy Deeney give it a bit. He had a bit of. He wasn't just saying yes or no to questions.
But then you can go the other way around. Do you remember when Klopp had a hissy fit because someone said it? Someone, I can't remember what pundit. I think it was Roy Keane, said that they'd played quite rubbish, and he had a hissy fit. It's like, we didn't play rubbish. Blah, blah, blah. It's like there's two sides of it, isn't there? Hello, Josh.
Hello. I took my time because I just knew that it would still be 0-0 when I got back.
That's fair enough.
It looks like Greenwood's about to come on. Well, he's warming up anyway.
Yeah. Again, it's quite a late one, but he could inject a bit of something into this game that is desperate need of something because it's just passing it around at the moment. There was a really good save by the header, though.
It was. To me, it seems like both teams are happy with 0-0.
Yeah, it's got to this point where it feels that way.
It feels the
Josh,
same in the league.
Josh, you didn't say anything to leave and come back again. You can't hear yet. It's because of your headphones. Just leave and come back again.
Is Curtis Jones come on as a centre back?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Maybe.
Pretty sure.
Or you know what? I don't know. I don't even know who we replaced. I mean, I missed that. I kind of took my arm.
Henderson's no longer on the pitch, so I'm quite confused.
Oh, maybe like they've just gone.
I think he's dropped Firmino back. Fabinho back into centre half.
Fabinho's been centre half all game. What are you talking about?
Really?
The back two was Fabinho and Henderson.
No,
Henderson
gone 3. Come on. Don't say anything, Josh, please. Oh, for shit.
Did not did not take his chances. I mean, I don't understand. You either got to pull the trigger or slip Cavani in. And to do neither is ridiculous.
Well, Shabbat said he replaced Shaqiri, by the way. Yeah, absolutely.
Was
Such a
Henderson?
good opportunity for he's there, I think he's still playing. Such a good opportunity there for
Where?
Rashford to play in Cavani. Sorry. But again, it's just decision making, isn't it?
Yeah, it's showing a replay again here, and just Rashford has scored that goal against Tottenham. He has.
But you got Pogba there as well, man. You ran into Pogba's space. Oh, no.
Oh, I was waiting for it, Adam. I was waiting for that.
Oh.
Had to score. Had to score there.
I'm just watching it.
Right.
Who was that? Was that Pogba?
Pogba.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul Pogba, the man on everybody's lips. Is he good again? No. I'm joking. I'm joking, but no, that's such a pivotal moment. He's got so much time. The first touch was sublime as well. The first touch put it on a plate for him.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, I can hear Adam's heart break. I can hear Adam's heart breaking as we go along this stream.
What is going on?
Another massive chance.
Why are you not taking these?
He's offside, I think, there, but...
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Look!
Just so we know, it's Roberto Firmino off, Origi on.
Oh, mate, it's game over. You can't give Origi 8 minutes, 7 minutes, or whatever it is to make a difference.
Well, I mean, it was a 92nd minute Firmino winner that won it at Tottenham. So a slightly, Klopp didn't feel the need to make that decision against us. So I wonder what he's seen differently in this game that made him think that no, Firmino's not going to do it. Origi will.
No. That's that.
Also, just quickly going back to the goal there, the Rashford chance from the corner. Again, I know it's so obvious to say, but Alisson's done so well there to just get a touch to it and put Rashford off.
I disagree. I don't think we've really challenged him.
absolutely.
Every shot we've had has been straight at him.
No, but it's coming at him really quickly, and he's just got it at it. Like Rashford, that should have, like, he's done everything he could there, Rashford, and Becker got Alisson got
Yeah,
the way.
I think. Come on, man. So okay. So that goes in that goal. Yeah. You don't look at Alisson and go, "You should have saved that."
Yeah, no, that's why it's a good save, mate.
No, but the attempt stat. Oh my god, the attempt stats have just come up, followed by the on target, and Jesus Christ, that is not what I was expecting. I think Adam was just about to see it. So the attempts look. So it was like 18 attempts for Liverpool, 7 for United, but then on target was 4 for United, 3 for Liverpool.
Oh, Adam, this is at this point, it's your game to win, mate. Right as it stands, it's your game to win this.
Pogba's seemed to really spark into life now.
He would have won because, come on, man, play there.
I think essentially United have to take a line off Coca-Cola's slogan. No more excuses, Adam. Our idea is happening.
Just take if there's any way you're going to take influence, it's a can of Coke. I mean, it's in at least
they're really weird, these slogans. So
at least the game now with 4 minutes left plus added time is sparking into life. Greenwood's coming on as well.
I don't know who he's going to go for. Sorry,
Rashford, surely. I'd take Rashford off. He's not at the best of times.
That's the one that's obvious.
Rashford can win a game, though.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
True. Who for then?
I don't know.
I'd risk it all. I'd take Shaw off. Fuck it.
Come on, that's
get Shaw off. Greenwood on. Go for it.
Again, it's Liverpool though, man. They still have Salah and Mane on the pitch. Like, that's dangerous still, even at this time.
The sub is being made, and it will be for. Oh no! They've just lowered the board again. It's because someone's gone down injured, and I think it's McTominay has gone down injured, so they've just held off on the sub.
Okay.
I don't think it's a bad injury. I just think he's just.
Fernandes going.
So Yusuf said Coke for this game, really?
I'm a Spurs fan. I don't give a fuck. I've had my strong beer. I've had my invoice for the microphone.
Right, kicking off now. So there's an argument going on now. They're trying to make us make the stuff that we originally done, which was Bruno off.
Oh wait, they're trying to make.
But because McTominay's gone down, Liverpool players are kicking off saying Fernandes still needs to go off.
Well,
I still think there's something happening, don't get me wrong.
That's interesting. What do you think to that?
I didn't think that was the case. So yeah, I didn't think that was the case. I thought until the player had left the pitch. I mean, Kepa proved that wasn't the fucking case.
Yeah, the light went up and Kepa was just like, no. Fucking arsehole. Yusuf just asked, sorry, will you end this straight after the game? No, we'll probably speak for 5 to 10 minutes about the game itself as a whole, as a bit of a
Bruno.
Yeah, I mean, it is Greenwood off, on Bruno off, which is bizarre.
No, I disagree. I think that Bruno's not showed up. To me, it looked. He did the same thing against Watford. It didn't look like he wanted to be there. And I understand that.
What formation are you playing now? Pogba playing that Fernandes role now then?
I don't know. Hey, look, well, no, because we put Greenwood on, so that wouldn't make sense. Or would it? I don't know.
Listen, you now for the last couple of minutes. You've just been all over them. You're in their half. They haven't got the ball anymore. Like this, you need to pull something from this.
A nice little stat there. Goals scored after the 90th minute this season. United have more than anyone with 5.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But Liverpool should close. No.
No, it was Villa, then it was Chelsea, then it was West Ham.
I think Liverpool get late goals though, don't they? They do definitely get goals like between the 85th onwards.
Yeah, late goals, but like 80, past
90 is fucking, it's mad. As if we've had 3 since after 90, fair enough. How many minutes added time have we got? 3. Not a lot of time left.
So 2 minutes left.
Oh, Adam. Are you still happy with a 0-0? All right, I'll ask you in 2 minutes' time. Oh man, I've enjoyed the stream today, lads. By the way,
I'm glad you have.
Had a nice time. Listen, Adam, you would have been going through this kind of panic without a camera on you. What would you rather?
Without the camera, I'm sure.
Document your experience.
Go forward, man. That ball's got to go forward. It doesn't matter because we've lost it anyway. It's just got to find someone at least, or try and find it.
Pogba on the break there. Pogba should have done so much better.
Fat bastard. The thing is, that wouldn't have been a free kick, but Shaw just stopped playing.
Oh, see, now it's all changed. Now extra time's gone up, and Liverpool are like getting aggressive.
I don't understand why that free kick, why advantage hasn't been. I don't understand why advantage wasn't played there.
Oh yeah, that fucking. I don't know who it was, but he was in.
I thought it was the handball.
Rashford was in.
He's booked in then, surely.
Oh, it's the afters that Arnold's left on him, isn't it?
But why wasn't advantage played? Rashford was not gone, but getting.
Yeah, it's probably poor from the ref. Klopp's moaning though, obviously.
Cards coming out for Rashford.
It's the dying moments of the game. We're all just kind of intently watching at this point.
That had to be done.
Very tense now.
It's very tense. I don't even know what to say. I'm looking at the screen. I'm looking at you two. I don't know what to say. Tactical foul needed from Rashford. Don't do that to him.
Not you. Sorry.
Was that you fucking arsehole? You should have saw Adam's face, bless him. He was so upset. You are such a dick.
Right. 0-0, lads. Finish.
0-0. Oh my God, Josh. Adam.
Sorry. Could be worse. You could have actually lost it in the 91st minute like fucking Spurs did, so I don't feel that sorry for you.
instead of Josh pretending like Adam, the question, are you happy with the 0-0?
Yeah, I am now.
You are now, even after that dominant period you had right near the end there.
No, I wouldn't say I'm happy, but I'm saying I'll take it. You know, we're still 3 points clear, aren't we? So
Yeah.
that's all that matters at the moment.
I suppose the implications of this result can play. You know, Liverpool have Burnley and Tottenham, and Burnley can frustrate. Tottenham might be able to show up. That will then determine whether this was a good result or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good point.
It's very tense.
I hate to hate his keeper kit, just for the record.
Yeah, you can breathe, Adam. You can relax, kind of. That was a cagey affair. It was kind of, I mean, when there's 10 minutes into the second half, we all kind of thought, yeah, this is ending 0-0, weren't we? It was one of them.
Yeah, I think
Hey, it's 2 points gain on the league leaders. So come on, you fucking Spurs.
Well,
We are to fourth.
But saying that, City are playing Palace, yeah? Look at this now. They'll go same points as Leicester if City win tonight with a game in hand.
Yeah, so Shabbat said if City win their 2 games in hand, they go top of the league.
Yeah, City are still the favourites. That's been the case for a few weeks now.
Yeah, well, they're kind of like, but it's silently they're on their way up, aren't they?
Yeah, but they have to defeat Roy Hodgson first. But it can be done.
Yeah, and I think the thing is with City though is that they'll be happy to have this kind of like silent creep up the table. You know what I mean? Go under the radar a little bit. They'll be happy with that. Liverpool now third though, lads. You know.
I think purely because of chances in the game, United should have won that fully. Because of the Pogba shot, the Bruno shot, the 2 or 3 Rashford fumbles. I can't, tell me if I'm wrong, but I can't think of a big save De Gea made all game.
There's one when you went to the left. No, there was one when he went to the left.
No, okay.
Which one?
When Josh went to the toilet, there was one big one. I mean, to be fair, he should have made the save, but it was.
No, sorry. The Thiago shot.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it was a good save.
He should have been making it. Yeah.
You'd be disappointed if he didn't save it. Put it that way.
Yeah. No, I think Josh is right. I mean, as much as Adam, you're happy with the point, and you probably should be. That was United's game to win. There, you had the better chances.
Mm-hmm.
Game.
I agree. Like I said, halfway through the game, it's the story of our season so far. I know we're top still, blah, 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 but we're not taking our chances. And look at what it's doing to us. It's putting more and more pressure on us.
Yeah.
What do you mean, look what it's doing to you? You're top of the table. It's done nothing for you. You've done nothing but good things.
No, the point I'm making is we shouldn't be 3 points ahead in the league. We should have won that game.
Absolutely pipe the fuck down. There's none of this shit. Tottenham shouldn't have lost a 3-goal lead to West Ham. Tottenham shouldn't have had a handball given against Newcastle for bullshit reasons that literally changed the handball room after it gave it because it was such a ridiculous decision. Tottenham shouldn't have let Wolves head one in the end. Tottenham should have let Fulham head one in the end. Tottenham have dropped more points than anyone from winning condition. If we were remotely not fucking stupid, Tottenham should be literally 10 points clear at the top. But that's football. So don't give me any of that shit. Jay's team spent quite $500 million. They should be at the top. There should be at the top. You're at the top. Fucking deal with it. Fucking enjoy it and just fucking shut the fuck up.
And on that note, we're going to end the stream there. Thank you, everyone, for sticking around and watching along with us.
Complaining that we're top of the table, but we didn't manage to beat Liverpool.
It's over now. It's over now. You made your point. Thanks for watching, everyone. We really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, like this stream, subscribe to the Back Post, and we'll see you in the next one.